morning, folks. We are here live at Seal Cove Beach on Grand Manan Island. Today we're doing a how-to for cold water swimming. But first things first, I like to get nice and warmed up before a swim. Get your swimmers on already. You don't want to have to do that switch. So you got your swimmers on, nice and warm, got all the gear, and we're gonna get that body temperature just pumping. So we're gonna do a few laps at the beach, maybe some push-ups, and once we're just sweating and ready to go in, we'll be craving the cold water. So it just makes it so much easier when you're not just coming in fresh out of the vehicle. Get the body pumping, and it's gonna make it a lot easier. It's a glorious day for a run and a swim. The tide is going out, so that beach is gonna get bigger and bigger. It's about 0 degrees with a decent amount of wind, but overall, great time to get after it. All right, folks, we're all done the warm up. We're just gonna grab our gear. We got a gallon of hot water, although today it's just room temperature, towel, and some little booties for your feet. It's good to have these eventually, but you don't need them in these temperatures quite yet. So let's head down to the beach. So now comes the most important part of the whole swim. It's getting your head in the right space. So you're always kind of dreading it a little bit, but just do a quick checklist. Is the water gonna physically harm me? No, it's not. Is it going to be uncomfortable? Yeah, it is. Will we feel better for it afterwards? Absolutely, always do. So with that being said, it's not gonna hurt us. Just get in there and get it done. And it's healthy for you, it's enjoyable. Once you get out, you feel like $1,000,000. So just decide before you even get in there, before you even start stripping down. I'm going in. I'm not gonna dip my toe in the water and hesitate, because then you're already losing. You know, you just get in your head, okay, I came here to swim, so I'm going in. Nice and slow going in usually, but we'll get to that in a bit. One more quick thing to add. I always strip down from the bottom up. You know, keep that core warmth, your toque, everything. You can leave your toque on if you want to go in there. A lot of people do in the colder water. Keeping your head dry definitely helps, but I'm gonna take it off. I'm gonna go full plunge just to show you that there's nothing to be worried about here. Just a cold swim. I have my GoPro with me, but the battery's died, but that's okay. We'll just keep the phone dry. Here we go. One thing I'd like to add is the first minute is always the shock. Your body is gonna stop flowing blood to like your skin. Basically, it makes a natural wetsuit. So it keeps all that organs nice and warm. So the first minute is always the worst until you get that numb outer layer. Basically, the swimmers call it bioprene. So, you know, don't let the shock scare you away. It's super low tide right now, so usually I just kind of wait out to a certain point and just kind of drop in. So, just easing into the water. But take a few good breaths. It doesn't hurt, you're just a little bit shocked. That's perfectly normal. And we'll just wait for our body to tighten up that skin and make that, basically you don't want the warm blood taking all the cold skin blood and going back to your core. So basically it'll kind of just makes a wetsuit. So I forgot to bring my temperature checking ducky with me, but right now it's low 8 degrees, maybe high 7s, but still a lot warmer than the air. But you know, if this is your first swim, just getting in is the main thing. Get in and get out. If that's call it a win. But for myself, I like to try to push it a little bit, get a good 7 to 10 minute soak. That's when you really start getting the benefits, the cold water proteins they call it. They're starting to do studies on it, and lots of crazy things that maybe cure Alzheimer's, do lots of things. So I'm gonna stay in for the long haul here. really starting to feel it now, so this is the good part. You get to go back and warm yourself up with that hot water, which this time it's not hot, but it just really brings you back really quickly. So that's it. You run back to the warm vehicle, you put on your warm clothes, you get a hot chocolate, a coffee, and you go warm up. And man, does the heat ever feel good when you've earned it a bit. So that's a how-to tutorial on cold water swimming, folks. I hope maybe some people will give it a try, or at least maybe think about it. So life is your adventure. Get out there and make the most of it. The outdoors doesn't cost you anything, so get after it. Peace.